And first up, sources telling Republic that China has now agreed to step back from PP-17A, which is also known as the Gogra post. This comes after the 12th round of India-China Corps Commander level talks. Sources also tell Republic that while the two sides have reached a consensus to de-escalate from the Gogra post, China is not inclined to move back from the hot springs area. I want to bring in my colleague Shivani, who is tracking more details on the same. Shivani, what more can you tell us?
Swesha, this is a major breakthrough that has taken place after the 12th round of talks that were held on 31st of July on the Indian side and the eastern Ladakh at the Chushul-Moldo point. And in these talks, both the countries have also released a joint statement yesterday saying that the talks were quite constructive. And what we are getting to know from our reliable sources, that China has agreed upon disengaging from patrolling point 17A, that is also known as Gogra, and that is the major breakthrough. The modalities are being worked upon, and very soon formal announcements will be made in this direction. A very important other point, that the patrolling point 15 that was also being discussed for disengagement, that is also known as hot springs. So far, China has not agreed, but India is quite hopeful, and the commander level communication will continue, and there will be another round of talks in the coming months. But before that, the modalities for the disengagement from
Shivani,
Gogra
I apologize that I'm having to interrupt you here, but Brigadier Anil Gupta is with us on the phone line just to get a sense from him on what he thinks of this current development. Sir, China willing to de-escalate and have moved back from the Gogra post, but not willing to do so from the hot springs area.
So it's very difficult to trust China. China says something and does something else. It was agreed to disengage from Gogra and hot springs long back. But China is doing it step by step. Possibly China is scared. China is scared of the Indian army, and that is why it doesn't want to take a chance. But then China also knows that till such time it disengages fully from the LAC, there are no chances of any further engagement with China. So China is trying to play wait and watch game, which it's very good at. As for hot spring, I think hot spring is more important to us. It also made a road to the LAC. So therefore, very happy with it.
All right, Brigadier Anil Gupta, thank you for talking to us. Also wanting to get a word from Brigadier V. Mahalingam, sir. Your thoughts on this latest development that China is willing to move back from the Gogra post, but not hot springs area, and they seem firm on it for now.
See, as far as China is concerned, it had come into the Ladakh region with a very specific purpose. And that purpose was to tell India that it should not fall in line with US at all the time. That is a thing that had been working in its mind, and it is to deter India that Chinese entered Ladakh. The present move that has taken place is primarily to give a sort of an incentive to India to not buckle to US's total hegemony. In fact, as you are aware, Blinken was here shortly, and it is likely that the Quad might meet, and the aim seems to be to give an incentive and tell India that we are prepared to de-escalate, and we are prepared to work with you in case you disengage or get out of the US neck. That, to my way of looking, is what the aim is all about.
All right, sir. Thank you for speaking to Republic.